Hello there, lovely viewers. Welcome again to Get Data Solution. We have been discussing data quality improvement component, and in the previous videos, we have seen uh, the first page and verification for indicators. So we'll continue from that. In the previous video, we have seen that indicator verification indicator selection and verification. So we have completed that. In today's topic we will see report verification. So this part we have discussed in indicator verification part, and this is already populated here from our first page, inserting data. So in today's topic we'll see report verification. So we'll see that from a previous video we have seen that the availability of indicators from the reports and from the source document, but this time we'll see overall report verification. So the first thing we have to check is report performance, reviewing availability of the report, completeness of the report, and timeliness of the report. That contains, we'll see like things like how many reports should have been there, how many reports are actually there, were they received on time compared to agreed time, and are they complete as per the requirement. Those are the issues we will deal with that. And other aspect is that completeness can be judged in the context of the following: one, whether the report contains physical and financial report in one document. For example, if both physical and financial report are actually expected in one report, if one is missing, we may not say it's complete. So that's one element. The other element is it contains all reporting levels. For example, whether the report contains all cavalry report or all Warada report or all branch reports. So that is also one element. The other is any agreed description for completeness can be considered, and the next one is different component of project. If projects has got different components in their in the project, if there are different sectors or thematic areas, so we'll review that as well as part of completeness. So those are the elements. Let's uh, see and fill these questions, and finally we'll get this report verification result. So let me first delete this existing data and fill from the scratch. So the first question is how many reports should have been there at this level. So remember that we have actually discussing at the coordination level, which we have actually selected in the previous video. So so this can be actually 12 or 4 depending on your initial agreement. If uh, the project is expected to report every month, 12 is expected. Otherwise, if we are actually considering quarterly based reporting, we may take as 4 is expected. So let's For this particular case, let's say our reporting is on quarterly basis. So in that case, 4 reports is expected. The next question says how many reports are actually there. So in this case, we have to count the existing report, the physical existing report. We have to count it. Let's say we have got 3 reports, whereas the expected is 3. So that will be 75%. The next one is check the date on the reports received. We have to go to the report and check the date when the report was received. How many reports were received on time? That means the dates received on the report compared to the due dates. Let's say the expected date for quarter 1 is defined, for quarter 2 is defined, for quarter 3 is already defined, and for quarter 4 is defined. And the actual report dates is also available on the report. So we'll compare those days, and let's say out of the expected report, only 3 quarter reports are actually only 2 reports are actually on the due date, reported on the due date. That will be 67%. If you say 3, that will be 100%. So let's assume 2 of the reports are delayed and 2 are actually on the due date or before due date. So we can write here exactly the due date and the due date as well as the expected date. I mean the actual date, expected date or due date. You can say expected or due date and actual date. So we can write here the actual as well as the due date here for all the quarters. Then we'll compare the dates and then we can decide whether it is on time or not. Then the on time report percentage will be automatically calculated. The next question is how many reports were complete. So we'll review the completeness of the report in terms of this element, whether the physical report and financial report are available in the report. All reporting levels are actually aggregated in the main report, or any aggregate description for completeness is taken up in the report, or different component of projects like for example different sectors are actually incorporated in the report. So those are the things we look into. If you say 3, it will be 100%. If you say 2, it will be 67%. So those are uh, the thing you should take into consideration when we are reviewing report verification. So once we finish this, we'll find the result here. As you can see here, percent availability is 75%, percent on time is 67%, percent completed is 67%. If I go back and change some of the numbers, you'll see that will be automatically updated like this one. Similarly, for the time, you can actually update likewise. So that is it. And as a good practice, it's actually good to have expected date for every level at a coordination or at a branch level or at even lower levels. The reporting due dates for every quarter should be maintained during the project initiation. That's a good practice. So that we can actually uh, take into consideration during our review for data quality assessment. So that is it for today. So in the previous videos we have seen the first page data. If you haven't seen those videos, please go and see that one. And again, we have seen indicator verification, where we have identified different indicators and the report from the report as well as from data source. In today's topic, we have seen report verification, where we have seen how many reports should have been there, how many reports are actually there, were they received on time, and are they complete. So those are the issues we have seen. So next time we will see system assessment, where we are going to see MND structure, function and capabilities, reporting requirements, data collection and reporting forms or tools, data management processes, and in the similar fashion we'll get the result here. So that will be the topic for next. And for today, I think this is enough. And thank you very much, and bye bye.